This is the story of Paul and Marcy, just regular folks long retired who loved to travel to car shows and cruise nights in their 1970 American Motors Ambassador. They have a great time meeting people and swapping car stories. They've been American Motors car lovers for years and have owned a number of them.
I was a GMC guy. I had Chevelle, I had Corvettes, then I had a Ford, and then I had a Jeep, and then I happened to go to an AMC meeting, and then I got hooked, and we had pretty well every kind of AMC that you can think. My wife here, Marcy, drove a Concorde for years and years as a daily driver. We had an AMX, a 68 AMX, 343. We had a 68 Javelin, 390. And
red, white, and blue?
Yeah, red, white, and blue, the Trans Am edition.
You know, in a couple of years, this Ambassador will be a half-century old, and it still has only 30,000 miles on the odometer. It's completely original inside and out, except for the tires, the muffler, the battery, and fan belt.
Well, I like it because you don't see them.
They're rare.
They're rare. You don't see them all that often. You go to a car show like here, there's 100 cars per well, and we're the only one with an AMC. We go to Botwell, the big car show, 1,000 cars. Last year there was 4 of them. There was me and the 3 other guys.
One day after retirement, Paul called a friend in Harrow about buying another AMC car.
We're retired, so now we had lots of time on our hands to do whatever we wanted, travel, camping. And then I have a friend of mine in Harrow, Dave Keller. They used to own Dave Keller Motor in Harrow. So I asked him, I called Dave, I said, if you see a decent AMC cars, I said, call me, I might be interested. So sure enough, he called me. He said there's an estate sale in Colchester, and he said there's a really nice Ambassador.
Sure enough, Paul bought the car. It had been sitting in a barn for years. Paul says this may be a pretty standard 4-door Ambassador model, but it is an original.
In the 70s, like they used to make them for police cruiser, taxi. This is a 304. It's your basic, everyday family model.
Paul and Marcy will be the first to admit this is not the glitziest car at the car shows, but it is their car, and they're still having fun.
Yeah, we go to Godridge with it. We go to London to the cruise night. We go everywhere.
We also pulled a trailer behind on 401, and all we got was thumbs up from everyone.
Yeah, we have a 20-foot travel trailer.
Not a lot of pop and shine under the hood, just a standard 304 engine with a 2-barrel carburetor. But the car still runs like a top.
And everything works. The radio, the clock, everything works. And it came original with air conditioning. They used to come with air conditioning because AMC owned Kelvinator.
And it's a great family car. We go for rides every Sunday in it.
Yep.
That's a quick look at Paul and Marcy's 1970 AMC Ambassador. Not every classic has to be coated in glitz and chrome. It's the fun and enjoyment that counts the most. Thank you for viewing. Have a safe winter, and we'll see you in the spring at the car shows and cruise nights.